Welcome to Crescent Arms on beautiful Siesta Key. This is Siesta Key Beach, and we've got a great listing here. It actually went pending in 4 days, but we still want to show it to you because it's a rare opportunity to see one of these villas that never come on the market, so stay tuned. Okay, so this is about midway-ish on the island, of course on the west side because that's where the beach is. And if you haven't guessed, it's private to Crescent Arms owners. It's public beach actually, but they just can't use the lounge chairs and umbrellas. The lounge chairs come with the property, and there's a service that brings out umbrellas. You can utilize those. But this is a Tuesday late morning in mid-August to give you an idea of kind of what the beach looks like at this time of the year. I would say pretty apropos to the time of year, as kids down here are back in school. So I guess this gives you an idea. And then behind here, you'll see the little shower and the foot wash there. So convenience of coming off of the beach. You'll find that to be a absolute necessity because the sand, the quartz sand, it like sticks to everything. So when I come and drive down here in my car, it always sticks to the mat. So that is really importante. Okay, so this is the view coming off the beach. So you've got actually 2 towers and then the villas. So there are 87 total residences. You've got 35 units in each tower, and there's actually only 17 villas on the property. We have one of them listed under contract. So the last time one came on the market was 2 years ago, and that sold for about $745, and we have this listed at $879.9. I can't tell you the price until it closes, but this is kind of the layout, and toward the very front is the on-site rental office management. They've got a roving security guy, maintenance guy on his golf cart, Hugh, he's wonderful, and heated pool in the front. It's really, really secure here too. It's like Fort Knox getting in here, okay? It was like, there's a gate, there's security cameras. The staff here is really on top of things. They really watch for everything. Notice the pavered walkway, really nice upgrade. So yeah, I'm excited to show you the rest of it. One of the things that you need to know about Crescent Arms is the flexible rental policy. It's a 1-week minimum up to 52 times per year rental policy. And most of the properties on the island side are monthly, maybe 2 to 3 month minimum, some 6-month minimum. Some you have to own for a period of time actually before renting. I've seen as high as 3 years before you can rent a property, which is, I think, this is just my opinion, excessive. But this one is more conducive to like the vacationers, and again, the 1-week minimum is great. And there is on-site rental management, so they charge 18% to manage it and advertise and virtually check people in and out and handle the cleaning and the overall maintenance and the management of your property. Now, if you as an owner find a renter, they would only charge 13%. So it's kind of a nice sliding scale. The other nice thing about the rules here, it's flexible in terms of the rental income potential. So you can utilize the on-site management. You can also advertise on your own, like on Airbnb and VRBO, to really optimize that rental income. You don't have to, or you don't have to rent it at all. So you can do a combination of things, which I find to be really, especially for someone looking at a property like this in terms of an investment property, it gives the owner a lot of flexibility. And the other thing too is there's no restriction for owner's usage. So a lot of times properties like this, they might limit you on your ability to use it as your own personal vacation property. So I want to show you the inside. Come on in. Okay, welcome inside Unit 9 Villa in Crescent Arms. So it really has the feel of a small home because you've got 2 bedrooms over there. You have a standard one car garage in here. In there is the hot water tank. And then out in the back, a lanai, which is awesome. So yeah, you get this extra like outdoor living space that kind of feels like an extension of your home. That's how we operate here in Florida. And there's no carpeting, which is obviously preferred. We are coming in and out. The beach is really close. Like it's I don't know how many paces, but it's very close. And Like a lot of island properties, this comes fully turnkey furnished as you see it. It sleeps, I would say, comfortably 6 people. The washer and dryer is inside the unit too, which is great because the condos are a little different. But I wouldn't necessarily call this a split plan, but the master on one side, second guest bedroom on this side. They did leverage being under the AC and put your washer and dryer here. I guess it's better than being in the garage, right? So that's inside the unit. It's just under 1,200 square feet. The HOA is actually, with the HOA fees having gone up so much over the last couple years due to Surfside, this being $975 a month is pretty low. And what you need to know about Crescent Arms is they passed phase 1 of their environmental study engineering report, which is huge, which means they've got a lot in reserves, plenty for future improvements, structural and otherwise. And they have a really, really healthy budget, and they don't have upcoming assessments to the management or the owner's knowledge. So these are really, really awesome features of this community that a buyer will look to and ask about when purchasing. I think they're really important things, the financials of a property. So I wanted to add a couple of things about the budget because it's really important. People always ask about the roof, the exterior, the windows, and the contents of the property. So in your $975 a month, it actually does include your tile roof repair, replacement, which is a big deal. So if something happens, hurricane, there's a hurricane deductible for the HOA, but that is included in your HOA cost. So that would come out of the HOA. And with respect to specifically Crescent Arms, the original windows, which these are original to the unit, are covered by the HOA. Now, if someone elected to change out their windows or French doors, or if someone have sliders, then those would be on the owner's responsibility. But otherwise, that's covered. And all the exterior maintenance, the lawn, landscape, paint, they paint usually every 7 years kind of thing, that's all included. I did also want to mention, because I'm talking a lot about the numbers and income, this unit produced about 140 gross income over the last 2 years, so 2021 and 2022. Anyway, so really strong numbers, I think. But anyway, so this is the gated entry, gates, cameras. You've got a secure lock mailbox situation over here, and then the heated pool over here. There's people in there, so I don't know. But there's people there enjoying their best lives. And this building is the office, so that kind of gives you an overview. Now, I would say it's a walk to Captain Kurt's Stackery Deck and all that. So nicely situated, a true walk in August. Okay, you could walk from here to Captain Kurt's, which is closer to Stickney Point down there. Yeah, so that gives an overview. We don't do a ton on Siesta Key, but check out our other videos, our neighborhood tours of Siesta Key in the library there. So hopefully that'll be helpful to familiarize yourself with Siesta Key a little bit more. The #1 beach in the country, usually top 3 in the US of A every year. So we're really proud of that. Yeah, so that's it. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and commenting. And I want to hear from you. If you are interested in purchasing or selling, I'm happy to give you an equity update on your property. Please call me 941-544-7690. My email is shaylatwit@gmail.com, or click the link below, shaylatwit.com.